It's easy to work now. So, guys, I canceled Twitch because I don't feel like streaming on Twitch now. We're streaming basketball right now. We're doing a World War 3 broker.
Look out there, MP.
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
Okay. Hold that.
Mom said you can't do that anymore. I can't, because I'm put on this stuff. That's why. In the 5 minutes you talk, I don't remember when my brain that much. To be honest with you. I think I'm just going to. I don't know anybody else. What about it?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got MP. He's out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Malone in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, it is so tough scoring in the half court. Smart by MP to get into transition and convert on the break. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Houston with the ball. Pass to MP. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Castle left side. From deep, Wembanyama drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got 8. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, using that athleticism. MP finishing with some force.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fastest shot is good.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
MP inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Sengun against Wembanyama. Outside for Porter. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
What? Put it back.
Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he is carrying it. This quarter has been all about him and his arm.
You fight?
Yeah, Bill hit it for me like I knew
Chipped
he
in with
did.
13 points in his last game.
Every time my phone
Pass to Bass. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted areas, huh?
Harper passes to Bass. Castle right side.
They're done? Yeah.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And San Antonio making a change here. Powell's checked in. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. And Wright subbed in for Thompson. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
Rockets on D. 4-point game. San Antonio again can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Wright. Here's MP. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. And he commits the intentional foul. Mobo, he's checked in for MP.
Second team foul. Houston substitution. Number 2, Jonathan Mobo.
San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Bass. Michael Porter comes in for Castle. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. And here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Stands the big man. Victor Wembanyama has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
So the Houston 5 right now. McNeely is out there with Amin Thompson. And then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's MP, and it's Wright in at the 3.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's MP. The rebound by the Spurs. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP. He's off on that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He added 11 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, no question, he made his presence felt in that one.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And that's an intentional foul. And we continue to see the... The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Rockets on top, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they do not look good.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone right now.
Nope.
So as we switch gears to look at Houston, quite a battle for the Rockets in that first half.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, That could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Powell is out there with Michael Porter. That's the San Antonio 5.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Here's MP. The slam from MP.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
To the paint. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. scoring with ease.
Here's MP. Rebound by San Antonio. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Castle outside to take the lead. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 7 assists in the game. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Pass to Mobo. Nails the baby hook.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Castle outside. Pass to Fox. That one goes. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Castle against Wright. Fox for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox feeling it out a bit. The 3. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. And a foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Castle's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's La Providula. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Castle. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's La Providula. He's guarded by Castle. Ooh, and going to work inside.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Porter! The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
MP. Oh, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. Oh, touches it off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
MP. Blocked.
That is smart.
Now Wembanyama.
Oh, but his ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Castle. Let's loose for 3. The 3 is in.
I know when the smoke come back. I know it will. But 3.
A gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Yeah, they needed a hoop there. MP is the man to deliver.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Here's MP. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
And is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Using the glass to lay it in.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball.
Not much more.
He searches and finds an open guy.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now Porter. No, they're unable to get the tying basket there. Thompson fires. Ooh, it misses.
15-12. 115-12. 115-12.
Here's Castle to tie it up. Money from 3.
Not much more.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
He wants to fucking tie up.
Experience. His coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Stepping up big time, MP. Man, he is special.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands.
Call for foul.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the
Let's we will eat up, bro.
Here's MP. Shoots. Oh, he missed the jumper.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Here's Harper. The intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Porter. Can't did it. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. And this was an emotional
Rockets
win for
most
them.
cold winners there.
Feeling UMP.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge...
I know we're going to lose.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up. And that is...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now we've got the intentional foul. Malone is out there with MP. Then it's McNeely. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Mobo in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shots good by Lepro Vidala.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Right side Markkanen shoots over McNeely. And it's off the back rim, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And the foul called on MP. And the foul called on MP. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce what's going on.
All right, MP doing his pregame routine as he's preparing for tonight's opponent.
Kicks, MP.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Portland Trailblazers. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf, and this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Henderson, Donovan Clingan out there with Avdia, and it's Mills in at the 4. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer. They've got MP, and it's Fleming in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now we've got an intentional foul. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies ended up having a lot of trouble. He only had a few points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. And you can just tell how frustrated he was. He had a hard time scoring all night. hoping for better fortune in this one. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Even the best players have bad games. That was clearly the case the other day.
And now the question is, can he rebound from that performance? You have to have a short memory after a bad outing.
And I don't expect him to dwell on the past. If anything, he'll use that performance as motivation for tonight's game.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And also a switch here for Portland. Mills is checked in.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket where you can expect this to happen.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Count it. Good. And that's now 8 points for MP.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint.
Reach the end of the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately,
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Houston Rockets. Glad you could join us.
And we hope you've been... And so Houston takes this one by a big margin.
Right here. I got a great question for you. Right here. Miss Harkins. Yeah, you know, I tried to show those guys.
All right, we're here. P's here. We're on the bus head to the game.
So we're just stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though.
It's looking like MP and company will miss today's shoot-around. The team bus got unexpectedly stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the arena. It will be very interesting to see if they come out cold to start today's game.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. You've got Jalen Duren. And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Welcome, everybody.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Way too many fouls if you ask me. Controlled aggression.
And that'll do it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Zion Williamson. He's out there with Durham. Rodman is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Murphy in at the point guard. Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no...
Houston in the lead. Malone is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's McNeely. And it's Diaz in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. No idea what got into his head right there.
And Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
Here's Laprovitola. And some nice passing there by Houston. Can't cash in from
Good, that's to get in order.
And they've got a big lead.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They came in here.
That's Mr. Olassie. Frank, who talks like that?
I do.
Any solace?
Yeah.
Big game tonight.
Man, they're all big, Xander. But tonight we're going...
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting and coming into this game, Grant. Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
I think MP has done well for himself, considering we're talking about taking on truly elite teams in the league. Now, maybe he'd prefer to make an even more dominant statement, but he should be proud of what he has accomplished. He's taken on exceptionally tough opponents, and he's going to have to battle hard to try to topple them.
And now Dallas' starting group. Anthony Simons out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Flagg. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Todd in at the 4-man position. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Derek Lively, and it's Levens in at the 1.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can. Back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, appreciate the report.
Boy, high percentage shots, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ooh, MP going to work inside.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Mavericks trail by 9. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Parker, he's checked in for Barrett. And so now a timeout called. And so it's the Houston Rockets out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment.
Well, these guys, they've been giving us a preview. Every night you see them do something special.
It's been like that all. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Dallas Mavericks.
They could.
That's it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP is out there with Alperon Şengün, and it's Diaz in at the point. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I love the emphasis right there by MP, sending a message to the defense.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And for the Mavericks, they've got Flagg, and it's Russell in at the 4. Right wing. Here's Stone. It's hauled in by Houston.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the basket by MP.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that...
And so Houston takes this by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to...
We're here with MP, getting hydrated, getting ready to take down some trash talk.
Okay, 12 on the star will play on the 12 at both of them. 11. Okay, then let's skip through this every time. Rockets, we're gonna win. No, we're gonna win the playoffs. Alright, fine, we back to win the World War champ.
And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. But that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
We've seen it already this season, and he has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I just love how motivated he gets for these games. If we can see him putting in the extra effort, fire.
Houston leading by 7, taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Stockton. He's out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Fernandez in at the 3 slot. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Portland was tremendous. He contributed 62 points. What an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that?
For the first half, fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
And it's time now for the... Thanks for spending half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Shepard out there with Parks. Then it's MP. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Wright in at the small forward spot. That's JJ. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Sexton is out there with Peyton, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Shepard, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And MP throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Substitution on the floor.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, you give it a balanced ball, balance.
And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. The coach is challenged to get it analyzed further.
Oh, warning about this fucking ball,
especially when you're talking about action around the sideline. This is something you can...
The previous play is under review.
That ball.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams.
Twelve to the last day, so last round 12. Oh man, we gotta face the Clippers again.
Welcome, everybody. Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you guys are going up against one of the most explosive offenses of the association. What do you have?
I'll go.
In check. In check.
Back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. So the Houston starting five. They've got Shepard, Alperon Şengün out there with MP, and it's Parks in at the 2. And for the Clippers, we've got Yakichonis, and it's Bolden in at power forward. And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, credit to MP for his role in helping this team step up to the level of competition. They may not be infallible, but they're an absolute force. They can beat any team in the league on any given night. And this matchup gives them another opportunity to prove that.
And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie walls.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And here's Houston, 4-point game. A foul called on MP. And
Oh!
they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge.
For the first second foul, he did it.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got... And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 40. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston. They're up by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been...
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as it.
Thanks, as always.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got MP. He's out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Parks in at the 2 spot. Pass to MP. Christie with a rebound. Christie's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the right side. Three-pointer Yakichonis. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
These are his first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for MP. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Bolden. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Sengun's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation. It certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And a foul called on MP. And so it's Los Angeles picking up the win.
Feeling any numbness?
I don't think so. No, I'm not.
Oh, well, there's some bruising around the eye.
All right, MP, you want to tell the people how you got hurt?
This is textbook fashion, bro. Like,
I'm being told MP will be wearing a face mask for tonight's game after injuring his orbital bone in pregame warm-ups. MP told me he's not worried about it affecting his performance, saying, "I've played through injuries before. This is nothing new."
Look out there, MP.
The main event is kicked. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And for the most part, the results have been there. But for a competitor like MP, good enough isn't good enough. I think he'll be going all out tonight, trying to inflict maximum damage.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Bender out there with Buzelis. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then there's LaMelo Ball. It's Berger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And an intentional... And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Guys, I checked in on MP's status for this game, and he will be available to play full minutes. But you may notice a change. The trainers have recommended that he wear a mask to prevent any further facial injury. But if you ask MP, he'll tell you
a mask on
to get on the court.
Mask off. He's focused on the mission, not the mask. Thanks. So for Chicago right now, Topic is out there at Bender. So it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
I asked it.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Houston Rockets. And that about wraps it up.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now, here's ball. Parks is out there with Shepard. Then it's Akron Şengün. Then it's MP. And it's Wright in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Beranger. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. We've got Brown. Bender out there with Topic. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Adrian in at center.
And I love how assertive Bey is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
And the dunk by MP.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the... KJ Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on...
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not...
No.
Miss Harkin.
A new look for you too.
You know, Miss Harkin, honestly, I felt kind of cool, like a superhero or something.
Oh, you're not in it. So we're in it right now. I don't need to rock. It's not in it. It's fucking theater. I was not expecting that this playoffs this year. I didn't expect that playoffs. The Rock has never even picked the wrong team to playoffs I did. Okay, I'm gonna go.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the all-season work?
See you later. Sweet guys now. I said join a district team, but I will win the playoffs.
New year, new social video theme. What's it?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce.
See you guys next time. See you guys next time. You should subscribe. See you guys next time. See you guys.